So hello everybody and welcome to Knowledge Nectar. So today, as you all know that we have our first session, we are going to start up with a very new topic. Okay, so the firstly, I would like to ask you all one question. Do you all like to just discover animals and birds?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's a nice answer. Okay, so can you just think what topic we are just picking up today?
About parrots?
Wow,
About
you
parrots
have
and
made a
pigeons.
very good guess. You have just guessed it correct. We are going up with the good topic of parrots and birds. So let's see what we are going to do today. So in parrots, we are going to see the origin of parrots, habitat of them, eating habits, specialities, lifespan, world records, and we'll also see their names. So firstly, we will start with origin of parrots. So can anybody tell me that from where did parrots emerge? I think nobody knows that.
From their mother.
Okay,
From
so let me tell
dinosaurs.
about it. About 40 million years ago, long before man walked on the earth, the first parrot-type birds lived in the areas we know as England, Australia, and Germany. With no people to draw their likeliness or write about their captive ways, the only way we know about parrots is existed in the true fossilized remains. Some of the most important pieces of the puzzle were the bones of the foot, identifying the bird as Zygodactylus. So here, can anybody tell me that what is Zygodactylus? Can anybody guess it? What is Zygodactylus? Okay, so let me tell about it. Zygodactylus are birds with having two toes pointing in front and two toes pointing backwards. Like we see parrots. In parrots, when they just clutch the branches of the trees, they have two toes pointing frontwards and two toes pointing in the back. Okay, so let's read forward. With the inner two toes facing forwards and two outer toes facing back. This is a characteristic parrot share with only a few other species, such as woodpeckers and cuckoos. So now we know that parrots were such birds which emerged nearly 40 million years ago. And as you all know, at that time there was no man, or we can say that man did not existed and there was no one to write about them. So how can we get to know about them? Is about their fossils. Only we get to know about them by the fossil, the bone remains, and all the dead remains of them. Or you can just say that fossilized remains. So as you can see in the picture, this is a fossilized skull of a presumed parrot, relative from the Eocene Green River Formation in Wyoming. So can anybody tell me where is Wyoming situated? Is there any answer?
Please repeat.
Where can you please repeat? Okay, so let me tell you all. Wyoming is situated in US, which is United States. All right. So let's study about their habitat. So can anybody tell me what is a habitat?
The surrounding or environment where animals or plants live is called habitat.
Very perfect answer. You got it correct. So let me tell you further. There are 372 different parrot species in the world, and most of them live in the tropical areas, generally found in Mexico, Australia, and South America.
The screen is yours.
Eating habits.
Thank you, Dr. Pawan.
Okay, so have you all seen parrots eating chilies, mangoes, and some other fruits?
Giving me a chance to, I think, deliver a very simple but very pertinent about management of subclinical thyroid disorders or
Okay.
subclinical hypothyroidism.
I would request Dr. Anil Agarwal to please mute themselves. We are having a
Hypothyroidism.
lot of disturbance here.
So, we
Yeah. So you all got it correct that parrots mostly eat nuts, fruits, berries, and nectar also, and even small insects. So here is a fun fact for all of you that parrots are zygodactyl birds, having two toes pointing in front and two toes pointing in backwards. Actually, we read it just a few minutes ago, so let us move forward. Okay, so can anybody tell me what is so special in parrots? What makes these birds so special?
Speak. These birds can speak if we teach them some words.
Okay, that's very near answer. Anybody else who wants to answer this? Okay, so parrots are birds who lack vocal cords. Like every bird has vocal cords, but these birds actually lack those vocal cords. And birds are though to make sounds and tones using throat muscles and membranes. And that's why these birds can mimic you all. But actually, according to the scientific research, these birds can only mimic you. They do not talk. They can just mimic you, or you can say they can copy you. So there's a fun fact for all of you that kakapos is the heaviest parrot species in the world. All right, so let's move forward. Living span. Some large parrot species, including large cockatoos, Amazons, and macaws, have very long lifespans, with 80 years being reported at recorded ages over 100. Small parrots such as lovebirds, hummingbirds, and budgies have shorter lifespans up to 15 and 20 years. So here's a small video which we are going to see. There is a professor who teaches parrots in the Harvard University. And you would be amazed to see how parrots react to her. So let's see her. Is the video audible to everybody?
No, it's not.
Oh,
The video is not audible.
Oh, okay. Let me just.
Video is not audible.
Good boy. All right. I'm Irene Pepperberg. I'm a research scientist here at Harvard. You can also call me a cognitive ethologist or a comparative psychologist. And I've been working with parrots for 35 years. We do these studies to examine their cognitive and communicative abilities and use them as models for intelligent learning systems. So this is Griffin, and he's 18 years old, and I've had him since he was 7.5 weeks old. And this is Athena, and she's almost 6 months old, not quite, and we've had her for about 6 weeks. He knows about a dozen different objects. He does know 5 colors. Orange, good boy. He does know 5 shapes. He knows quantities up to about 8. He can do occluded objects. So think about a square and one corner is occluded by a circle. And if we ask him what shape, he still knows it's a square. Well, in the wild, if you see like a piece of a predator, you really have to realize that it's a whole predator. So what we're doing is trying to train Athena using the modeling technique. It was first developed by Dietmar Todt in Germany, and in a sense, it demonstrates to the bird the types of vocalizations we want it to have. Usually we do this with 2 people, but we're trying to do it a little bit with Griffin. So one person or one bird is the model for the bird's behavior, and its rival for the attention of the principal trainer, and the other person is the questioner. What matter? Paper, good boy, paper. Athena, do you want to try? What matter? Well, no, you sound like a little chicken. Paper, that was right. Paper, good girl. Good girl. So she just barely.
So that was amazing. Can you think about that? Parrots can just be so intelligent and they can just speak. And did you see the professor? She was working from 35 years with just those 2 parrots teaching them. And did you see how did they recognize paper, the orange color? And that was all amazing. So, can you ever think that parrots can make a world record?
Yes.
Okay. I think the people with the name Madhav Singla is very active, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me the name, please? Can you tell me your name, please?
Madhav Singla.
Okay. So you are very active in the session today, right? You are answering
Yes.
all my questions which I asked. And I would thank you all for being so attentive in the session. Okay, so moving forward, the world record. Though parrots are generally famous for being chatty, Puck, a cherry blue parakeet, landed in 1995 Guinness Book of World Records for his vocabulary skills. With a recognized set of 1,728 words, in addition to speaking, Amazon parrots have renowned singers, including Groucho, who entertained TV audiences in a rendition of How Much Is That Doggy in the Window in 2010. So this is a picture of Puck the parrot, who had made a Guinness Book of World Record for speaking 1,728 words. Can you imagine a parrot can speak too much? Okay, so can anybody think that what different kinds of world records can a parrot make?
Respond to you while talking.
Request you to please raise your hand in the participants list before speaking.
Can you please repeat the question?
I said that, can you think about some other world record that parrots can make? Okay, the person with the name Vix, please answer this.
Respond to you while talking.
Actually, I was not able to listen you. Can you please repeat?
Respond to you while talking or answer any of your questions.
Okay, but that can't be a world record. Every parrot can do that. Okay, with the name Madhav Singla.
1,728.
But that's the world record already mentioned. I'm asking of some other world record, which you can think if you had a parrot, you can make him do that.
The world record can be like maximum number of questions answered.
Yeah, that's
By
a
a parrot.
good world record. Anything else? No? Okay, so let's move forward.
The bird who ate many chilies.
I would again request, please speak after raising your hands in the participants list, because it can make a lot of chaos if you speak like that.
I raised my hand. Isn't it showing?
I think it's not. Let me check. Yeah, with the name of Devansh Quatra, can please speak?
The oldest parrot in the world.
Okay, that's a good world record. And anything else which you can think? Okay, so I think everybody has gone out of ideas now. So let's move forward to our next slide. Living for so long. The oldest bird is Cookie, a Major Mitchell's cockatoo who has 82 years old and 89 days old when he passed away on 27th August 2016. Cookie also has the record for oldest parrot ever. Cookie's exact age was unknown when he arrived at the Brookfield Zoo in May 1934. His arrival was documented in a ledger dated May 1934, when he was estimated to be at least 1 year old. The zoo gave him a hatch date of 30 June 1933, which would make Cookie 83 years, 58 days old. So, as we just talked about, and Devansh Quatra gave us the answer that there can be a world record of the age. So, this is a parrot, which is Cookie, who made a world record of the longest living parrot. And he also made a world record of being the longest living bird on earth. Okay, so we have some questions for you. After seeing this picture, can you recognize which bird or which parrot is this? Please raise your hand and I will speak your name and then you can answer the question. Can anybody tell me who is this bird? What's the exact name for it? You can just make a guess. Okay, so let's reveal the answer in front of everybody. So this is a cockatoo. You know how to recognize cockatoos? Whenever you see this kind of fur above their head, that means those are cockatoos. Because cockatoos are the only parrot species who have this kind of fur over their head. So can anybody guess which bird is this? Okay, Shaila can answer this.
Macau.
Which one?
Macau.
That's the correct answer, Shaila. Very nice. It's a macaw. And have you noticed this picture? There's a black colored tongue coming out of the macaw's mouth. Okay, so which bird is this one? Okay, Shaila has got the turn, so I'll not ask her. Anybody else? Okay, with the name of Vix, can you please answer this?
Lovebirds.
Lovebirds.
I think that's the wrong answer. These are parakeets. Which one is this? Okay, Shaila, please answer this question.
True parrot. I guess this is the answer.
Okay, can anybody else guess the answer? Okay, nobody knows this. I think it's a very difficult one. Okay, Devansh Quatra, can you please answer this?
I think this is Lorny.
Oh, wow, you were too close. You were too close. Just a last chance. Can anybody please guess this? Okay, so there is nobody. So it is rainbow lorikeet. And the best way to guess this bird is the rainbow color on its body. Okay, which one is this one? We have discussed this bird just a few slides ago. So that's a big hint. You can just guess the name. You can revise the slides and just tell me which bird is this. Okay, Shaila.
Parakeet?
No, it's not the parakeet. Devansh Quatra.
I think this is Kakapo.
Wow, it's the correct answer. It's the kakapo. We discussed that it is the heaviest bird, or you can say the heaviest parrot in the world. And it is the kakapo. Okay, which one is this? Can anybody guess this bird? I think it's a very difficult one. Nobody is able to answer this. Just please guess, try guessing it. Okay, Devansh Quatra. I think you are very excited to answer.
I think this is Elophus.
Elophus. Actually, sorry, it's not the correct answer. It is not the Elophus. Okay, Shaila, you can again answer.
Angels?
No, it's not that one. Okay, giving you all an hint. The name starts from the alphabet G. Okay, Devansh Quatra, can you speak again?
I think this is Gala.
Wow, I think you have a good knowledge about birds. It's the gala. Okay, which one is this one? Nobody has raised the hand. Okay, giving you an hint. The name is very much related to this red crown on the bird's head. Okay, Devansh Quatra.
Is this crowned Amazon?
You were very, very close, but you just missed some words in between. Okay, Navnoor also raised her hand. Can Navnoor please answer this?
I had the same answer.
Okay, so both of you gave the correct answer, but you just missed one word. Actually, it's the red crowned Amazon. You just missed that red word in the start. But it was a good try. Okay, can you guess this bird now? Giving you all an hint, it's of yellow color, a sun yellow color.
What's
so
the hint? Can you please repeat?
Okay, so I'm repeating the question. that which bird is this, and the hint is that it's of the sun yellow color. Okay, a 10 seconds timer. Okay, Devansh Quatra, Raghav Singla, and Shaila both have raised their hands, but let's give the chance to Raghav Singla.
I think the answer is sun parakeet.
You were very, very close, but it's not a parakeet. Okay, can Shaila give the answer?
Similar to yellowhead parrot. I have heard that name.
You have heard that name. Okay, that was also very, very close, but Raghav Singla's answer was too close. But he just missed a few words, and that was wrong answer. Okay, Devansh Quatra also raised his hand. Can you please answer this?
I think this is sun conure.
Wow, you have a great knowledge. It's a sun conure. Okay, so I want to take your thoughts on if you had a pet parrot, what would you teach him? And which colored parrot would you choose? Okay, Raghav Singla can answer this.
By mistake, I raised my hand. I will
Okay,
try
no
it next
problem.
time.
Now, can you please mute your hand? Khushi Chikkara, can you please answer this?
Yes, I'll answer this. So, if I had a parrot, I would obviously teach him to do my mimicry and respond to what I said, what I asked him. And the parrot which I chose would be Sun Conure, the last pick which
Yeah,
which
with
we
the
saw.
yellow head. That's a nice choice, Khushi. That was a very nice choice. Okay, from the name Vix, can you answer this?
Yes.
Okay.
I will have a green color parrot and I will teach him how to dance.
Oh, how to dance. That's a very nice hobby.
Yeah.
Okay, do you like to dance?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
do.
why you said that. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about some pigeons. I know pigeons are very common birds in India and you can see them everywhere around you. Sometimes on your roof, sometimes in your balcony, and sometimes on the nearby trees. So let's see something about them. Pigeons, a useful guide. Although the pigeon is one of the most intelligent of all bird species, man has found limited uses for the birds other than other purposes of sport, food as a message carrier. Okay, has anybody heard of pigeons carrying messages?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, almost everybody would have heard and seen,
Yes.
maybe seen in movies and all. Okay, a team of Navy researchers, however, has found that pigeons can be trained to save human lives at the sea with huge success rates. Project Sea Hunt has trained a number of pigeons to identify red or yellow life jackets when floating in the water. The pigeons were not only found to be more reliable than humans, but they were also many times quicker when it came to sporting survivors from a capsized or sinking boat. The pigeon can see color in the same way that humans do, but they can also see ultraviolet, a part of the spectrum that humans cannot see. Okay, can anybody tell me what is ultraviolet?
Harmful rays that come from the sun.
Okay, that's a correct answer, but there's a little bit variation here, which we can read is ultraviolet, and you are answering what is ultraviolet. But I'm asking what is ultraviolet. Okay, so ultraviolet is a color in the spectrum which humans cannot see. And this is one of the reasons pigeons are also well adapted to life saving. Okay, why don't you never see a baby pigeon? Have you ever arisen with this question in your mind? That you see an egg of a pigeon and then you see a fully grown pigeon, but where's the baby? You don't see the baby stage of the pigeon. Have you ever thought this?
We have seen a baby pigeon.
Okay, you have seen a baby pigeon. Okay. So let's see, here's why. Pigeons are different. Their young remain in the nest for up to 2 months before feeding. This gives the young pigeon a distinct advantage over many other species of bluebird due to the fact that it leaves the nest as a relatively mature juvenile, allowing the bird to cope better in the first few days of its life. A dangerous time for all youngsters. Juveniles can be told apart from adults, but it takes an experienced eye. A juvenile's beak often appears to be far too long for the size of its body, and the fleshy area on top of the beak, which is sometimes white or pink, which you see above the beak of the pigeon, is white in adults and grayish pink in juveniles. Okay, so can anybody tell me what's the difference between juvenile and a pigeon, and how can you identify what's the difference? Is this a juvenile or is this a mature pigeon? Please raise your hands. Okay, from the name Vix, can you please answer this?
The cere of an adult pigeon is like grayish.
Okay.
No, is white, and then in juveniles it's grayish pink.
Exactly correct answer. The juvenile have that which is called the cere is grayish pink in them, but in the bigger pigeons it is white in color. Facing the mirror, pigeons are incredibly complex and intelligent animals. They are one of only a small number of species to pass the mirror test, a test of self recognition. Okay, have you ever seen a bird crashing to a window?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And have you ever thought that why does this happen? Why doesn't the pigeon see that the window is closed? Okay, so everybody's confused that why can't it see the window? So actually, many birds are just confused when they see their reflection in the window. They are not able to understand that they are themselves or is it someone else, and they think that it is someone else, and they try to clash into them, but by chance that's a window only. But pigeons are incredibly complex and intelligent animals. They know that which is a mirror and which is a window, and they have passed a test known as the mirror test, which is a test of self recognition. So here we have a video by which you can just understand that what is a mirror test and how can these pigeons recognize themselves in the mirror. Okay, so here in this video, can you just see how beautifully the bird was dancing and it was not crashing into the window or the mirror, you can say. Why? Because these birds are very intelligent and they know that that's a mirror and that's just a reflection of them and they can't go there actually. Recognizing others. They can also recognize each letter of the human alphabet, differentiate between photographs, and even distinguish different humans within a photograph. Okay, so that was a very interesting fact, and there's one more. Hearing everything. Okay, can you give a reason that why do birds hear many uh, far away sounds they're like today's 5 suppose today's Wednesday and it's 5 p.m. and uh, you see in the weather forecast that in the next 3 hours there's a storm arriving at your place, but when you see out and you go out in your balcony and you see the birds, all the birds start to fly away somewhere else. And why is it so? Can anybody tell me?
Please repeat the question.
Okay, so I said that if you are here at your place and it is 5 p.m., then you know that after 3 hours there's a storm arriving. Then how then in the balcony when you go out you see that birds start to fly somewhere else. Then why is it so? Okay, can Vix answer this?
Because they can hear the sound of the storm coming from very far.
Wow, that's a very correct answer. Okay, let's see what answer does Khushi has.
I also had the same answer because they can hear even faster than us. They can recognize that that the storm will come, so they're just rushing.
Okay, so both of them are correct actually. Pigeons have excellent hearing abilities. They can detect sounds at far lower frequencies than humans are able to and can thus hear distant storms and volcanoes. Diet, a big question for birds. Pigeons and doves eat a variety of grains, seeds, greens, berries, fruits, and will occasionally eat insects, snails, and earthworms in the wild. And we all know this fact that these birds can eat almost every single grain which we have in our house. Breaking the limits. New Kim, a 2-year-old champion racing pigeon, was sold at auction for a record breaking 1.8 million. That's around 1.3 million for a pigeon. So, can anybody imagine that just for a small pigeon, which you can just find around your place, can be sold for such a high price? And just tell me a reason why would that person buy just a pigeon for such an expensive price? Is the person a little bit, or doesn't have the sense? Okay, Khushi, can please answer this? Khushi, okay, I think there's some problem at her end. So let us see further. The auction house, Pipa said, we did not expect a pigeon price would go so high. So the pigeon price went so much high because it was a champion racing pigeon who was a champion pigeon, right? So Belgian pigeons have a reputation for fetching a high price. New Kim has overtaken a pigeon called Armando, nicknamed Lewis Hamilton of pigeons, who was bought for a pricey 1.07 million in 2019. New Kim was bred by Gaston Van de Weyer, a well-known trainer of champion racing pigeons who is now retiring and selling off all his 400 birds. Nobody can think that 400 birds only one man can have. Okay, so again we are starting up with the same guessing game. Can anybody guess which type of pigeon is this? Okay, so Khushi wants to answer this.
I think it's a normal, ordinary pigeon, a gray pigeon.
Okay, it's the normal ordinary pigeon, but there would be some species name, right? Like we had in the parrots.
I have no idea about that.
Okay, can anybody else answer?
Excuse me,
Yes?
can I ask a doubt?
Yeah, please.
How many species of pigeons are there?
If you see, there are multiple species of pigeons, and there are even more which scientists have not discovered yet. So there are multiple.
How many are discovered?
How many are discovered? That's difficult to say. You can check this. You can check this on Google, right? Because telling the exact number is very difficult. Because every year there are new species found out, and there are many different ones which are found out by scientists. Okay, so I was on this question. Can anybody please answer this? Okay, so Khushi has answered it in the chat box, and it is a rock dove. And I would say you are definitely correct, Khushi. It's a rock dove. Okay, so which one is this? I think I've asked a very difficult question. Nobody is able to answer this. Okay, so it is a common wood pigeon. Okay, so which one is this? I think we should go a little bit faster because we have to play a lot of games also. I think nobody has the idea of it. It is the mourning dove. So now I'm going to start up a live game. I would request you all to please open up your devices and go to quizzes.com. And for this game, I would tell you no use of Google is allowed. It is a time-based game. It is a survival-based game. Enter full name, and the person who survived, or I would say who received the most or the highest marks, would win this game.
Can you please wait?
Yeah, sure. I will wait for just 2 minutes.
Quizzes.com.
Wait, I will open the screen, and then you can see all the instructions, right? And then you can
Okay.
also see which site to visit.
Okay.
Okay, so hopefully you can see the screen. You have to go to joinmyquiz.com and enter the code 326066. So I'm checking you all that have you all joined or not.
Can you maybe write the code in the chat window?
Okay, I am sharing the link in the chat box.
No, please share.
So I have shared the link. You can just click it and you can join the quiz. So 4 participants have already joined it. I'm waiting for more. I've sent the code again in the chat box for the people who are having problem in it. Three participants are left. Please join the game fast. Okay, so let's start the game. Okay, so the first question. By which name River Ganga is known in Bangladesh? Option 1, Saraswati. Option B, Kosi. Option D, Gandak. And option D, Padma.
Kosi.
Please don't answer like this. Please answer on your screen.
I am not able to play the game. It's coming time's up.
But you, so you would have
Options are not coming.
time, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
please see your screen.
only the question is coming.
Yes, the options are not coming.
Only the question is coming.
Okay, the options are not coming. Okay, let me see. I think
Yes.
there would be a problem. Let me restart the game. Now I hope you will see the timer. Okay, so
Yeah, it's working now. Thank you.
River Ganga is known in Bangladesh? Saraswati, Kosi, Gandak, or Padma? I think the time is going to get up. Only 5 participants have answered this question. Please answer it fast. So here's the leaderboard. Everybody have got a 0, but on the first page we have Madhav Singla. And the correct answer was Padma. It was not Kosi. So let's move on to the next question. Which river is known as the shock of Bigar? The options are Chambal, Mahanadi, Ganga, or Kosi. Only 5 seconds left. And the time's up. So the leaderboard. Hello?
Yeah.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So the next question is coming. Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary is situated in option A, Maharashtra, option B, Rajasthan, option C, Bihar, and option D, Madhya Pradesh. 4 people have answered this question already. 5 have answered now. Only 10 seconds left. Please answer this faster. And the time's up. So the leaderboard, Madhav Singla has just taken up a big pick. Okay, so the next question now. Manas National Park is situated in option A, Meghalaya, option B, Sikkim, option C, Assam, and option D, Manipur. Many people are so fast in answering this question. Only 10 seconds left. So the time is up. So let's see the leaderboard now. Raghav Singla is still on the highest, and then is Rishova Kanwar. Good going, guys. So let's move on to the next question. Who discovered USA? And the option are Vasco da Gama, B. Columbus, C. Marco Polo, and D. Alexander. Only 15 seconds left for this question. You all have to answer it fast, otherwise you'll run out of time. 5 seconds left. The time's up. Says the leaderboard. Raghav Singla is still in lead, and second is Rishova Kanwar, and third is Madhav Singla. And the correct answer was Columbus. So the next question, please. Who wrote the book God of Small Things? And the options are Arundhati Roy, Vikram Seth, Premchand, or Vivekanand. Only 10 seconds left. You all have to answer it faster. 5 answers received. And it's a time's up. So let's see the leaderboard now. Rishova Kanwar has overtaken Raghav Singla, and she is on the first number. And the correct answer was Arundhati Roy. So the next question now. Kanchenjunga is situated in which state? And the options are Jammu and Kashmir, Assam, Himachal, or Sikkim. Only 10 seconds left, and only 2 answers received. I think it's a difficult question. And your time is up. And the leaderboard. Rishova Kanwar is in lead, and Raghav Singla is on second number, and third number is of Madhav Singla. And the correct answer was Sikkim. So the next question now. In which state Bandipur National Park is situated? Options are A. Assam, B. Haryana, C. Karnataka, and D. Kerala. And no answers received till now. 10 seconds left. And only 5 seconds now. And the time is up. Leaderboard. So Rishova Kanwar is still in lead. Second number is Raghav Singla and third is Madhav Singla. And the correct answer was Karnataka. In which city is known as the Pink City of India? Options are Chandigarh, Mumbai, Bhopal, and Jaipur. Ten seconds left. And the time is up. So here is our leaderboard. The leaderboard is still the same. Everybody have to buck up now. So the correct answer was Jaipur. So let's move on to the next question. Who wrote the book My Experience with Truth? Options are Rabindranath Tagore, Salman Rushdie, Mahatma Gandhi, or Chetan Bhagat. Five seconds left. You have to be faster. Now the time is up. So the leaderboard. I think Rishova will not let anybody else to overtake her. And she's on the top.
That is right.
Okay, that's the spirit. Okay, so the correct answer was Mahatma Gandhi. So let's move on to the next question. In which state Bhakra Nangal Dam is situated? Options are Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Rajasthan, or Sikkim. And only 15 seconds left. And your time is up now. So let's see the leaderboard. Rishova Kanwar is still in lead. Second is Raghav Singla and third is Madhav Singla. And the correct answer was Punjab. In which state Sardar Sarovar Dam is situated? And the options are Rajasthan, Gujarat, Karnataka, or Maharashtra. And only 16 seconds left. Your time is up now. So let's see the leaderboard. Rishova Kanwar is still in lead and the leaderboard is still the same. And the correct answer was Gujarat. Who is the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh? And the options are Shiv Raj Singh Chauhan, Bhupesh Waghel, Raman Singh, and Ashok Garg. I received 5 answers and only 5 seconds left. And your time is up. And here is the leaderboard. And I think leaderboard is still the same. Everybody is on the same position. And the correct answer was Bhupesh Waghel. So let's move on to the next question. Great Himakaya National Park is situated at. Options are Kinnaur, Lahul Spiti, Kullu or Kangra. Only one answer received and 12 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Please answer fast. And your time is up. I think the leaderboard is still the same. Nobody is overtaking Rishova Kanwar. Well done, Rishova. But the correct answer was Kullu and nobody has answered it. I think it was a difficult question. So let's move on to the next question. First recipient of Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna was. Options are Vishwanath Anand, Milkha Singh, Sachin Tendulkar, and D is Rahul Drew. Only 5 seconds left. Please answer fast. And your time is up. So let's check the leaderboard. And everybody is still at the same position. And the correct answer was Vishwanath Anand, who is a very famous chess player. Moving on to the next question. But it's the end of this quiz. Okay, do you all like to play one more?
No.
Yes, yes.
No,
Yes.
no.
Okay, so announcing the winners of this quiz. So the winner was Rishova Kanwar. Well done, Rishova.
Thanks.
Okay, so moving on to the next quiz. And it's the last quiz, I promise. Okay, so I will share the link in the chat box. And there is a good news that it's only on the topic which we did today. It's birds.
What is the code?
Let me just share the screen and you'll be seeing the code. Or I'll share it in the chat box. So I hope you all have got the link of this. I've shared it in the chat box.
Can you share your screen so I can see the code? Because I'm doing on laptop and I'm joining
Excuse
from
me,
phone.
Tanya, I'm leaving for now.
Okay,
I have to go to
okay,
my
okay.
academy.
Okay.
Thank you.
I am also leaving.
Great initiative taken.
Okay. Thank you for joining.
Please share your screen so I can see code.
I hope you can see this now. Let me just start the live quiz.
Please wait.
Yeah, I'm waiting, no problem. I hope you all can see the code now. And please join faster as we have
Yes.
already run out of time. So Khushi has joined and waiting for more participants. Okay, Rishova Kanwar has also joined. Shaila has also joined. Waiting for more participants. Okay, Devansh Quatra has also joined. Okay, so please tell me, has everybody done joining? Then I can start with the quiz. Okay, so I'm starting up with the quiz.
Joined.
Okay. So the first question is arriving on your screens. What is the lifespan of a parrot? And the options are 20 to 40 years, 80 years, 90 years, or 50 years. And you all have already done it. So the leaderboard, Rishova Kanwar is in lead, Khushi, Shaila, and Devansh Quatra are with 0. And the correct answer was 80 years. So let's move on to the next question. Which one of these parrots have made a world record of speaking 1,728 words? And the options are Puck, Peru, Cookie, or Kakapo. And the time is running out of your hands. Only 5 seconds now, and everybody has done. So Shayla has picked up her speed and taken up in lead. And the correct answer was Puck. So moving on to the next question. Parrots are which kind of birds? And the options are zygocyte, parasite, message carriers, or zygodactyl. 16 seconds left. And everybody has done now. The same leaderboard is there. Rishova Kanwar and Shaila are in lead. Well done, girls. Moving on to the next question, please. Which of the following things are not eaten up by parrots? And the options are nuts, mangoes, fish, or berries. 12 seconds left.
The quiz is not saving my response.
Actually, it will not save the response. It will submit the response here. I think you should refresh your device. So Khushi and Devansh Quatra have taken up in lead. Well done.
I also gave the same answer, but it didn't take my.
Dear, it must be some problem with your device because everybody else has answered it correct. So the correct answer was fish. Moving on to the next question. Which is the heaviest parrot species in the world? And the options are cockatoo, rain or kakapo. And it's a request, please mute yourself. Only 3
Sorry, I'm not able to join your quiz.
And the time is up. So the leaderboard. Rishova Kanwar is in lead, Khushi is on second number, third is Devansh Quatra, and fourth is Shaila. Okay, and the correct answer was Kakapo. Moving on. Young pigeons are called. Options are juvie, baby pigeons, juveniles, or pigeoniles. 15 seconds left. And your time is up. So the leaderboard, Rishova Kanwar is still in lead and Khushi has also bucked up. So well done. And the correct answer was juvenile. Moving on to the next question.
Able to join your quiz again.
Okay, you can.
No, I'm not. I'm not able. I'm not able to join.
Here you will not be able to join it again because now the quiz is going on.
Okay.
So the options are cookie, lorikeet, new Kim, and juvenile. And only 5 seconds left. And the time is up. So the leaderboard, Rishova Kanwar still in lead and the others have also taken up in good lead. So the correct answer was Cookie, who was the longest living parrot, and it was a Major Mitchell's parrot. Moving on to the next question. Who passed the mirror test? Options are juvenile, pigeons, cockatoo, and pheasants. 16 seconds left. Five seconds left. And your time is up. Let's see the leaderboard. Rishova Kanwar and Khushi are still in lead. And the correct answer was pigeons. And pigeons are the most intelligent birds to pass the mirror test. So the next question is arriving on your screen right now. Name the 2-year-old champion racing pigeon who was sold at auction for a record-breaking $1.8 million. Options are Armando, New Kim, Puck, and Cookie. Only 10 seconds left. And your time is up. So the leaderboard, Rishova Kanwar and Khushi are always in lead and others have to just pick up the speed and the correct answer. So the correct answer was New Kim, who was sold at an auction at the record-breaking price of $1.8 million. Here is a fun fact that Armando was also an champion racing pigeon who was sold, but it was at a lesser price than the New Kim. So, moving on to the next question. Can you identify the parrot species? Options are lorikeet, pheasant, sun conure, and cockatoo. And we have discussed this bird just a few slides ago. And I hope you all would get the correct answer for it. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. And your time is up. So we are here with the leaderboard. Khushi has taken up lead and she is on the first position now. Well done, Khushi. And the correct answer was cockatoo. As you can see, this yellow colored fur on its head, and that's the recognition of a cockatoo. So this was the last question and we have ended up with this quiz. I hope you all loved the session and I would like that we would have more sessions like this in the future. And I would like you all to please give the feedback on this session. And I would love to hear all your suggestions and comments on it. So as we are running out of time, I would take leave from everybody. But before taking leave, some participants have raised their hand. So let's see what they're trying to ask. So Khushi, what do you want to ask?
Actually, I was not asking, I was just giving the feedback that the session was very nice. I enjoyed it very much, and the games of guessing and the quizzes made it very surprising, and the session was really good. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much, Khushi, for that hopeful comment. Anybody else who want to give the feedback? Others can please leave as we are already above the time. I think there are no other queries upon it. So I would like you all that please you would join the WhatsApp group for it. We have made a WhatsApp group for it. So for all the important, there are many important discussions and there are many important messages which we have to tell you all. So there is a WhatsApp group for it. I am leaving the link in the description. I'm just trying to do that. You all can join the WhatsApp group to get all the feedback and updates upon the next session coming. And there is a very important announcement that we are also going to upload this session on YouTube. If you all wanna see this session, that you can visit YouTube Kids Tech e-launch channel and you will find it there. So
Can you put the link in the
description? I hope that everybody has got the link. Now, as we are already out of time, namaste, and I would take leave from all of you. And thanks for joining the session. Bye-bye.
Hi, and that was a really wonderful session.
This session was very informative and surprising questions were there. I love to see other sessions in the future.
Thank you so much, Shaila, for that hopeful regard.
And the quizzes were also very nice that we joined and loved the quiz.
Thank you so much, Shaila. Actually, we had many more games and quizzes for you all prepared. But actually, we are already out of time and we have already taken too much of extra time. So we were not able to play them. But hopefully, we will play them in the next session. And it is hopefully in January.
Okay.
If any
So
other
thank you
questions, please
for
ask.
this. Thanks for this lovely time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Recording बंद कर दो.